as per Forbes, the silent generation of baby boomers will transfer an estimated 30 to 68 trillion, it's a big number, to their adult children. Some anticipate that this will transform young consumers into alpha buyers of real estate, other big ticket items, and convert them into great next-gen clients of financial advisors, banks, and more. If your parents belong to either of these generations, you will soon be an alpha buyer, or maybe not. Forbes says there's a new trend. Parents are skipping their children from inheritance and going straight to the grandchildren. Reasons vary. Boomers have record high divorce rates, adding complexity to relationships with adult children, complicating wealth transfer plans, and often producing unplanned costs. For some, skipping is retribution for adult children deemed as undeserving, lazy, immature, or otherwise irresponsible. There are some, like Shark Tank's Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary, chooses not to bequeath a large fund to his children because he feels children lose their motivation to work hard for their own wealth if they know that there's going to be a lot of money sort of hitting the bank anytime soon. There's Warren Buffett, who made a habit of hoarding billions throughout his life and then started giving away to charity. He didn't give very much to his children either, and he's not alone in this either. Forbes senior contributor Ollie Williams said that boomers will leave more money to charities than any other generation before that. It's good news to charities, but less to the children of these donors who are counting on the money for their parents, that their parents were going to give them. We're not experts in parenting or in family relationships like you. We're doing our best to parent and doing the best with all my, lovely kids. But, this is something that you really have to think about. And we don't have the credentials to give you advice on inheritance and family members. It's tricky. I've gone through it. I don't know if you're going to get an inheritance. I don't even know if you should ask. It's a touchy subject, but we can share some information on building wealth and protecting your wealth using sound strategies rather than relying on your parents. Here are 2 strategies that yield some of the best results. Start early and diversify. Doesn't matter if you're 16 or 26 or 46. Starting now is way better than starting a year from now. Imagine investing, let's say Apple 5 years ago. It notoriously slower in terms of stock price increases to some of its peers, but it still increased Apple 500% in the last 5 years. If you invested 1,000 shares in Apple 5 years ago when it was trading at $25, you'd be sitting at $172,000 today. That beats the heck out of a 1% interest you'll be getting from a savings account. But certainly don't settle on one stock or one asset class. You need to build a portfolio of different assets. You got stocks, you got crypto, bonds, maybe dabbling in a new business, and also precious metals. I do that. I have crypto in my risky pile, and obviously crypto's been taking a dive, and that's why it's risky. It's a risky pile. I got stocks for sort of medium to low risk, and then I have my precious metals, my last line of defense for my safety play. Because I know that there's going to be economic crashes, and they could come out of nowhere. If you haven't been living under a rock, you know exactly what has been happening over the last year. We're all going about our lives, and then literally one day, the entire country shuts down. People don't have groceries, they don't have toilet paper, and for some reason, they don't even have a job. That's why I know I have to spread my risk and absolutely need a hedge. That happens to be gold and other precious metals for me. I would be thankful if I were to inherit anything, but you can't count on it, especially not now when the cost of living is going up. Boomers are burning through their savings faster than they anticipated. I'll be happy if one of my assets shoots up 10,000%, but I can't count on that. I'd be happy if things are stable, but I can't count on that either. So you got to diversify, and that's why I have a hedge. I got gold, silver, platinum, palladium. If you want to know more about diversification, gold investment strategies, or you just want to stay updated when it comes to inflation and the financial situation of our country, subscribe to our YouTube channel and also our newsletter. They're free. You can also get our free gold investment guide, which is also free at our website at noblegoldinvestments.com. If you're interested in investing in precious metals and you want to talk to a no-hassle representative that has experience in physical metal, give us a call. Phone number is 877-646-5347. Our phone lines are always open, and we're happy to answer any of your questions.